Hi everyone, in this video we will learn how to add Python progress bars to code that takes a long time to run. We'll also see how to customize progress bars to make them look nice. Adding a progress bar to your code will give you immediate visual feedback on how far along a task is, and it'll help you figure out if your program is stuck. Let's get started. To represent a time-consuming task, we'll use this loop. During each iteration, the processor sleeps for 0.1 seconds, so it'll take about 5 seconds to run. Without a progress bar, there is no visual feedback on whether our code is stuck or processing as expected. To track the progress, we'll use the tqdm function of the tqdm library. We create the progress bar by simply wrapping the iterable with the tqdm function call. Executing the cell, we now get a progress bar. Thanks to the power of video editing, let's briefly pause here to make a few notes about the progress bar. On the left of the progress bar is the percent of tasks that have been executed so far. On the right of the progress bar is the current iteration number and the total number of iterations. Next, tqdm shows the elapsed time in minutes and seconds, followed by an estimate of the remaining time for the task to complete. Lastly, tqdm shows the current iterations per second, which provides a sense of execution speed. This is a great start, but tqdm provides many more options to customize the display of a progress bar to better suit your needs. For example, we can prefix a text description to the progress bar by specifying the desc argument. And if we want a more minimal bar, we can use the bar format argument to specify just the description, bar, and percentage completed. There are also a ton more options available to customize your progress bar. We will not go into details here, but if you want to learn how to use these options, we linked a Google Colab workbook in the description below that will show you how to create a nicely formatted bar like this. tqdm also supports dynamic colors if you're working in a notebook. If we instead import from tqdm notebook and rerun our code, we get a colored progress bar. By default, the bar is blue while the loop is processing and turns green when the loop is complete. If the loop for any reason doesn't finish, the bar turns red. Now my guess is, if you're looking to track how long your loop takes to run, it's probably because it takes a long time. Did you know you can speed up the execution of your for loop using parallel processing? If you want to learn more about this, click the video linked here. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips to improve your coding skills. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear about, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching!